Hi class! So in this lesson we are going to be subtracting a 2-digit number from a 3-digit number with regrouping. Let's look at it so you can understand exactly what that means. So what we are going to do is we are going to subtract, so take away. I'll use my pen tool to show you how I know this is a subtraction problem. We have this sign, which is the minus symbol. Whenever we see that symbol, we know that we need to subtract. I'm going to spell that word out. Subtract. Or take away from the top whole number. This question reads 126 minus 19. I see the minus sign, so I'm going to subtract. What we're doing today is different from what we've been doing in the past couple days because instead of having a 2-digit number minus a 2-digit number, we have 1, 2, 3-digit numbers, and we are taking away a 2-digit number. So for all of our equations today, we are going to start with a 3-digit number in the ones, tens, and hundreds, and we are going to be subtracting a 2-digit number with just ones and tens. So your first step is to write that the vertical way on your paper. So you're going to write 126 minus 19. You need to make sure that the ones place is on top of the ones place, the tens place is on top of the tens place, and the hundreds place is on top of nothing because we don't have a number in the hundreds place that we are taking away. One way you can check this is by drawing those lines down to separate. When I do that, I see in my first number I have 126. That's a 6 in the ones place. Minus 19, that's a 9 in the ones place. So those are lined up. My tens are lined up. In the first number I have 2 tens. In the second number I have 1 10. Then I have my 1 in the hundred place in my first whole number, and I'm not taking away anything from the hundreds place. Once you've drawn your problem the vertical way, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw our place value chart. So leave some space on the side of your whiteboard. The change from last lesson to this lesson is that we also need to include hundreds because we have a 3-digit number with a digit in the hundreds place. So instead of just saying tens and ones, we are going to write hundreds, or H, draw my line, tens, or T for tens, and draw my line down, ones, or a 1. Then I like to draw a line across, so now I have a space for my hundreds, my tens, and my ones. All right, remember when we are drawing these numbers and solving, we are only drawing the whole number. So we are drawing the first number because we are taking away the second number or the second part from this whole to figure out what part is left. All right, so we're going to show this in 2 ways today. We are going to be solving using the vertical method, so showing our numbers how we subtract, and the chip method, so drawing little chips to represent our numbers. Whatever happens on one model has to happen on the other. So step 1 is to draw the whole number. Our whole number is right here, 126. So I'm going to start and draw my hundreds. I have one number in the hundreds place, so 100. I'll draw 1 dot in the hundreds. I have 2 in the tens, so I'm going to draw 2 dots in the tens, and I have 6 in the ones, so I'm going to draw 6 in the ones. All right, once you draw your whole number, your next step is to subtract. So let's do it. We always start with the ones when we're subtracting. Always start with your smallest value, and that's ones. So 6 minus 9. I ask myself, can I take away 9 if I only have 6? Can I cross out 9? No, So when I don't have enough ones, I need to go next door and borrow or regroup. That means just make a new group. I'm going to get rid of one of these 10s, and I'm going to move that to the 1s, so I have more 1s to subtract. So now, 110 is worth how many 1s? 10 1s. Let's draw them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Remember, whatever you do to the chip model, you also have to do to this vertical method. I'm going to erase my little arrow here since I've already drawn that. We don't need that there. Now I am going to show what I just did on my chart. So I tried to do 6 minus 9, but we didn't have enough 1s. So I took away a 10. Now I only have one 10, so I'm going to write 1. I had 6 1s, but I added 10 more 1s, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 10 plus 6 is 16, so I'm going to cross out the 6 and write 16. Now my chart matches my vertical form. Now can I take away 9? Yep, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have this many left over. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 left. 16 minus 9 equals 7. I made sure I put that right under the 1s place. Now let's go to the 10s place. I have one 10 and I'm subtracting one more 10. So let's cross that out here. Oh, I don't have any 10s left over, so I'm going to write a 0. 1 minus 1 equals 0. I'll put my 0 in the 10s place. Lastly, we have to subtract the 100s place. Let's check how many we have to take away. We don't have to take away any from the hundreds, so 1 minus 0 equals 1. We need to bring that down. I still have 1 here, so I'm going to write right here. Here we go. We did it. 107. 126 minus 19 equals 107. Remember, you are drawing this and solving it the same way that we've been doing them. The only new part is that you have a hundreds place. So if you have something to take away from the hundreds place, you do it just the same as you did with your 10s and your 1s. And remember, whatever you do on your chip model, you also have to show on your vertical model. Have fun!